Hi everyone, I'm back. This is my second live of the day. I'm sorry, right? As I was coming back, I started sneezing again. I'm sorry, this is not gonna be a very clear live because I'm very sick and I can't just not go live when I'm sick because I'm always sick. Um, okay. By the way, I'm gonna put my links again because I really need money and I could use some help. And I do want to be transparent with that help. I'm not going to buy food at all. For the rest of the month, I'm not buying any more food. I have one bag of rice, and that's left until the 30th. That's all I'm going to be eating. I'm not going to be eating anything else. And the reason is simple, it's because I don't have money for rent. I have to pay rent. I have to save for rent. So everything you donate, I just want to be transparent about it. Anything you donate and anything you go for sales, that is going to be on my rent, all of it. I just want to really be transparent about this because I don't want to lie to you and you thinking you're helping me out and I'm good with food and everything. I cannot do that. I'll get evicted if I don't pay at the exact date. Because my landlords have had a lot of problems with me not paying at the right date in the past because I don't have money. So if you want to check my Etsy shop, I have crochet plushies and I have a lot of items. And if you want to help with bills and rent right now, the link is my Ko-fi. There's a fundraiser. It's the second link here in the chat. But I just wanted to be honest because I don't want people to falsely think that the money they give me will go towards food. It's not going towards food. Um, the bag of rice is all that I'm gonna be eating and also. So I just wanted to point that out. Um, but if you help me, a big thank you. And if you're just here to support me, that is very appreciated as well. I want to make that clear. I'm very appreciative of the support and kind words I've had also, and people coming in here and chatting. That makes a difference. I just wanted that to be known. I'm very sick right now, and it's because I'm allergic to rice, but I can't afford to not eat it, if that makes sense. I know that for a lot of people it doesn't, because they're like, but why would you eat something you're allergic to? But I can't afford not to because a bag of rice like this, the one I have right now, cost me $3. And it's like, it's a very small bag. It's this, and I have this for the rest of the month. It's all cooked right now. It's in my fridge. Um, but yeah, I have to ration myself. Um, but yeah, that's all that I can afford at the moment right now. I've had other foods this month. I've had sandwiches and things, which kind of helped somewhat. But I'm having very bad allergy days. I've been sick the entire week and the week before. I'm having problems with my eyes and my sinuses and my respiratory tract and everything else as well. But I can't stop eating it. So I just wanted to be transparent about the fundraisers and everything going to rent and things. If I manage to make rent, after that it's going to bills. So, and the reason is simple, they're gonna cut my electricity soon. So everything that I can spare goes there. Uh, I'm going to be okay. If you didn't know, as a human being, as long as you have water, you can be fine for at least a month, if not more. You just had, you will be sick because you will lack nutrients, but you'll still be alive. So that's what's count. That's what counts right now. I just want to say I'm not trying to pressure anyone. I'm just kind of being honest with my situation right now. I've had a few sales, but they covered only my shop expenses on Etsy and things like that. And right now I have another order that is late that I have to pack. Um, Let me just check. We'll do this now. $26.15.10. All right, we'll try. Um, 0.3. Okay, all the other info is there. That's fine. Oh, yeah, and by the way, Canada Post has made bigger their prices again. I'm sorry, I don't remember. I don't know the. I can't think of the word right now. So I'm sorry. Someone's order, which I suspect is from YouTube, is late. Let me see. Actually, done. No, it's not from YouTube. It's just a person. I'm sorry about that noise. Okay, and now the money I owe for Etsy is even bigger, but at this point I just have orders that I have to mail. So it's going to be in the mail either tomorrow or Friday, just because right now I'm really sick. I can't really do anything about it. I'm sorry. But yeah, it's come from $9 to $11, which is too expensive for me. Because, like I explained, Etsy is super weird with that. The way Etsy works is when they send you your money, they go with the date you're on, but they send you everything, including the shipping fees. They don't keep it in your account, so you have to pay for it again if they already have sent it. I know it doesn't make any freaking sense, but they do that. So every time I have to ship orders, I have to pay again because everything is in my bank account. So it takes it again from my Etsy instead of just having what I need. If that makes it makes zero sense, but that's what it is. I don't quite know how to explain it for it to make sense, but yeah, print. And your little kitty is I still have another order for it to send after that. But yours is going to be the one with the purple smile. because when I made it, I didn't have well, there was black around that part of the face, so I had to have a contrasting color, and so I chose purple instead of black. So, because black on black wasn't really gonna show. I'm gonna be right back. I need to go pee right now. I'm sorry. Oh, by the way, I applied to another test because I figured I have enough time to do it as well. Um, it's just a 4 weeks test, so it will be really quick. And it's another Nessa's Knots test, and she's making a tote bag to go with the scarf, the blood drip scarf, and she already had a pattern for a drip scarf, but it was like sewn on instead of being graph. So she made a graph pattern for it as well. So now there's both, and I applied to test that as well. So a lot of testing will go on for me, but I'm trying to test for bigger designers because I've noticed that I don't tend to get picked for tests over on Instagram a lot unless the designer knows me. That's because I've not really tested for bigger designers. I've tested for alt knots a few times actually. I've tested for Nessa's knots once, and now I applied it a second time. I don't think I will be chosen just because I was on her latest test. So it would make sense that she'd pick other people, but I still applied in case. And I'm also testing for Crochet with May, which she's a mosaic designer. And I'm almost done with the first section of the pattern, but right now I'm sick, so I had to stop. Oh, and I'm painting little shifty eyes in neon pink because I wanted to make another snake that has a pink color in it. So I had extra paint, and I just decided to paint four of them instead of two. Ooh, gonna make purple ones too. Right now, I'm making a friendship bracelet for a friend, something like this. This is the Skinny Puppy logo, but the one I'm making is blue and black. So I'm gonna send her an update. My friend uh, is on the Skinny Puppy Facebook group. That's how I met her. She has leggings for me, and I just need to send her this, and she will send me my leggings too. Okay, doing kind of a little swap. Mine isn't official merch, so that's why I didn't want her to pay me for the bracelet, and that's why she got me merch instead. She just said, "Yeah, leggings." I wanted leggings. I've wanted skinny puppy leggings for 5 years, and they've not been in stock for a long time, and they were during the tour. but she's caring for her sick mother right now, so every ounce of positivity she can get. And so I'm trying to be sweet and finish this as soon as humanly possible. Water. If I could just plug my nose, that would be awesome. For real, sometimes I do adjust stuff, little bits of tissue in there. It helps with the allergies because no allergen is getting inside your nose, so it doesn't trigger the fluid response. You know what I mean? You know, it's hard to explain, but when you have allergies, there are little particles that go inside your nose and they tickle your nose, and that's how the allergy response goes. Hey, thank you for the thumbs up, by the way. I'm sorry about the gross explanation, but that's what allergies do. And so I don't know if I'm gonna take a break from this or just try to finish a few more rows, but it's already starting to hurt my back. So I might take a little break, but also right now today I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rows. If I do 10, that would be a good number, you know. I keep saying because I watch a lot of Kelsey, passionate Kelsey. Um, so yeah. And she says, every 5 seconds. So I've kind of picked up on it too. I'm sorry. This is silly, but it's happened. Oh, yeah. And I filmed content, but I had to delete it because it didn't work out how I wanted. I filmed a 15-minute clip of me knotting knots on this friendship bracelet. But the most I can fast forward it, like I can like speed it up, is 2 times. And when you go to upload it after that, you can like speed a clip up, but it speeds up the clip and not like the duration of it. So as much as I wanted this to work, it didn't. Because I have 15 minutes, but then I was gonna make like speed up 15 times to have 1 minute, right? Because you have 60 seconds for a reel or for a short video. So that didn't work out, and I deleted everything. Because my phone only speeds up twice the speed. It doesn't go any more than that. And if you save it and try to speed it up again on top of it, it doesn't work because it has it saved that you've already sped it up. So it won't let you. But I don't want to have to edit it on 15 different platforms, right? So I just, F that. I just deleted it instead. Okay. I have to pick up this knot again. Because the little cord was um, loose and it made a bump on the side, and you don't want a bump on your side, you want neat sides. I'm doing all the little techniques to make it like super duper good. So because this is for a friend. Hi, how are you doing, Leather? I have all the allergies in the world. Unfortunately, I can't show you because it's tied down there, so you're not gonna see it now. I could show you a photo on the screen, like on my phone screen, but I can't show you in real time because if I flip my computer like this, you're just gonna see the keyboard. But yeah, it doesn't look like much right now though. This is what it is right now. And it's the Skinny Puppy logo, obviously. It's for my friend who is in the Skinny Puppy group, but she is it's complicated, really. She lives far, far away from me, and she wanted to pay for this, but I couldn't make her pay for it because this is branded content. So I'm just making it to her as a gift instead. And I told her that since she is totally worthy of it and very deserving, I would just get it to her for free, but she refused, and so she got me some merch, and we're just doing a little swap like this. That's what's going on. But it's blue and it's a nice color. I bet that a specific person wouldn't be too happy about me making this, but I've respected all the rules of banned content and everything. I'm not making her pay. She on her own decided to get me merch and just happened to ask me what kinds of merch I'm into, and it's no secret that I'm after the Skinny Puppy leggings. I talk about them all the damn time. I want to make a full Skinny Puppy outfit with shirt, socks, and everything. I don't have a hat, but I have a hoodie, and there's the logo on the front of the hoodie, so I can make a full Skinny Puppy outfit if I want. I know, a full Skinny Puppy outfit. That's crazy. Oh, thank you. You do amazing, amazing work too. I'm so tired of being so sick too. Um, by the way, I can show you the other test I've applied for, which, by the way, I'm not approved. Um, I sent it the application this morning, so I'm gonna have to see in a few days about that. But um, like I said, I thought I will be approved again because I just tested this person for this person not so long ago on their last test. So I just talked about it. This is not. This is a tote bag to go with the scarf that I tested. So that would be pretty cool if I get approved, but I don't know. Oh, thank you. But I won't. I will continue to get sicker and sicker for at least a few weeks. So I'm not. I already know, and it's because the reason I'm sick is something I have to continue doing. I talked about this a little bit earlier. I don't want to talk about it again because it's quite depressing and it's sad, and I can't do anything to help it. I have to continue the same way. Um, but I appreciate the good sentiments, but I really am not going to be better soon. Um, yeah. Anyway, what are you working on? What are you up to? Let me know. Let me just finish those knots before I respond. Because I can't be on the live streams page while I follow the pattern, because this is like, just imagine crocheting a graph. It's kind of the same way with the knots I'm making right now. So I have to go like knot by knot. I have a chart on my screen, but I don't have good eyesight, so I need to make it super duper big, and it has to take the whole page. So that is what winter is doing right now. Yeah, doing what I can, that is for sure. You have a tiny baby shawl. That's what you have. Uh, uh, yeah, I had the previous live before this one, but I had to delete it because it was just me complaining the whole time. So show me progress on your shawl. I'll look at it after I'm well when I have the chance to. But I want to see the baby shawl, the tiny shawl. I saw that Bago they decided to not take a break after all, and that she decided to just continue to make talking videos, even with like she planned to just only auto release the shawl Cal, but then after that she decided to just continue talking. I hope this works out for her. I really do. And I hope she's able to heal from this. So, yeah, that's my biggest hope. I did do a small prayer, especially for her children. Um, but yeah, we can all agree that this was a pretty nasty situation without wanting to um, latch on too much on it and, like, how can I say? Without wanting to go on and on and on about it. I can just say that I am sending her and her family my best sneeze because that's all I can send right now is sneezes. Let me just make this little knot. I have drippy nose syndrome right now, which when you have an allergy or something, you just have wet nose, which is just like the tip of your nose wets itself like a cat, just like a cat, and you're just stuck with this endless drip that travels to the top of your nose essentially. Yeah, that is that is an annoyance, isn't it? Let's crack the fingers. Oh yeah, I wanted to talk about something because it's been on my mind a lot. There are certain content creators that I watch. Oh, thank you, Nightbot, for all the sudden reminders. Oh, by the way, I keep getting spam friendship requests on Facebook because um I changed my gender to a custom one, which is agender on Facebook, and since I'm not a female on it anymore, I keep getting spam, and I keep getting um basically 18 plus spam links and things sent to me, and I'm just like, stop, I'm not interested in any of that. Which is interesting that it just started happening recently, and I've never been bothered about any of it before in my whole life. But it's interesting. They really do send that stuff just to the queers or just to the men. Ugh. Anyway, and it's always ladies too, as if that's the only thing I like. But oh well. No, I'm not gonna click on like uh Natasha 69's profile, you know. This is just a random name I have, by the way, but that's like kind of the spirit of it. That's the kind of usernames you get when you get those spam bots. So no, not my thing. I like ladies, but not spam bot ladies. I'd rather talk to a real woman. Not that I could afford it anyway, but you know what I mean. Um, this is kind of weird. Oh, but yeah, I wanted to talk about something too. There is a. Okay, I'll look at it. Let me see the progress. Oh. Oh, it's so small. It's very cute. And I also like the colors a lot. Yeah, they look pretty good together. Yeah, it will for sure. But when you work with mohair, of course, blocking helps quite a bit to keep the shape. All right, so what I wanted to talk about, there's a content creator I watch. I'm not gonna name names, but like sometimes they make videos, and when their boyfriend is home, he always has to like um laugh or ridicule the content creator, and he's always making fun and shouting inappropriate things right in the middle of their video. And you can see like the guy has kind of a toxic above everyone else attitude, and he always has to ruin the person's content. I won't name any names, but you know, and it's a quite known content creator too. But yeah, the person's always just like their partner's always shouting random inappropriate comments or completely ridiculing them on camera, making fun of them. And like I don't want anyone to glorify this type of behavior ever, but like then people will just be, oh, your boyfriend is so silly. So funny. Oh, you have a good relationship. But all he ever does is just shout inappropriate stuff and laugh at them. And people are just like, oh, couple goals. Right. I've been in a lot of abusive relationship, and I can make the difference between light teasing and is actively trying to ruin your life. Because that's like not one or twice, that's not like once or twice light fun teasing, oh, I'm making a joke on camera just to annoy you while you're filming. Like that's not it. He does it every single time they record a video. Whenever they're home, you can hear him in the background whenever he's home, just shouting stuff, inappropriate stuff, rude stuff, all kinds of stuff really in the background of the video as soon as he comes home. And I'm just like, this content creator is quite young too. Not like tiny young, I would say in their mid-20s or something, but it's like in my when I was in my early 20s, I didn't really know what was a healthy relationship, right? And I thought I was just overly sensitive to not like it when my partner was giving me poop about stuff, when they were like making fun of me, because that's how my parents raised me. It's, oh, we're just teasing you. You can't even take a joke, la la la. But at the end of the day, if you're not laughing, then it's not funny. Teasing someone is only funny if you have that kind of complicity and you're both laughing. But you can see that content creator being like, seriously, again, and visibly annoyed, and like, or just like making light of it, or being like, all right, he's just being a jerk right now, or just like completely. And I get it that when you're in the situation, the way you deal with it is easier is to kind of downplay it. But us as people, I don't think it's okay for all the comments they get to be like, oh, that's so cute. The guy is making fun of you or whatever. Like, to just like always so teasy. Oh boy. It's not good to have a, yeah. I hope so too. They're still very young and they have a life together and everything. So, like, it's obviously none of my business, and I'm not ever gonna say anything to them because it's not my place to. But at that age, it's so touchy because you're taught everywhere in life that you should just take it and shut up. Yeah, but yeah, I do hope so too. Um, all right, I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rows. I'm aiming for 10. So much so. If I do 10, then I have. Yeah, it's still gonna take me quite a few days. But the posture I have to be in when I make this is quite bad for my back. So I make a few rows, then I stop for a while, and then I start again, and then I do it, and I do it. It's basically I got it up to, wait, I will measure with this. I got it up to the middle section here at the top. This is what I have done. Just like the first little part here where it's um, the space between the P, the bottom of the top of the S and the top of the P. This is the space right there. That's where I'm at right now. It's a quite good bracelet too. I love this one. I've worn it to all the concerts. I don't like Skinny Puppy. What are you even on about? What's that band? I've never heard of it. You all know. Everyone knows I love Skinny Puppy. I just clicked on something and I have no idea what. So if something weird happens with the stream or the chat, you have been warned. But I was just picking up something from my keyboard and it clicked on something. I don't know. I made little bobbins like this to carry the thread instead of having to join it 20 times. It's more efficient this way. So I'm just knotting with the full bobbin in my hand. I've been doing this for a long time. Whenever I did alpha friendship bracelets like this, that's always the method I like to use. It's hard to put a full skein in your hand, but this is a petra thread, so they are very fine crochet threads. Um, so it works better to just have them um, on a little spool, spun around a few times. you know. Okay. But yeah, today I just started the part where it switches to some black at the top, you know. Um and before that I only had the first completely blue section done, that goes at the top of the bracelet, basically like the first few rows, the first 30 or something rows. So we're progressing. This though is the longest part because that is where you have to um knot with colors, different colors, and you have to change colors every few knots, you know. A lot of color changes means more time, because the way I do it is, I like to anchor the thread in the last knot, so I put it in the middle of the previous one. So it makes it slightly bulkier, but also it prepares the thread to go this way instead of having bulk in the back, if that makes any sense. I'll show you. Fade the woofer. But you see how here it's quite bulky. I think I didn't do that for this bracelet. Or oh yeah, I did. Oh yeah, I did. Okay, so yeah, it makes it so they go straight across and they get lodged inside. It just makes it more sturdy and better. And that is what the final results will look like. But in the back it's a little bit more messy. How long does it take? It could take months. It's already been months. Um, I used to be able to make a bigger one like this in like a week or two, but if I'm realistic, I'm not my younger self anymore, and my back is messed up, so I can't knot for very long sessions like I used to anymore. I kind of have to make like 10 rows a day. And this whole thing is like 160 rows, maybe something like, I don't know, but it's quite a few rows. Um, what, like maybe 140 if I'm lucky. Maybe less, maybe more. I don't know the exact number, but I can tell you that yeah, I'm not. My body is not good anymore. So I have to pace myself a little bit. I have to go slower. This necessitates very large movement of the shoulder, so the arm gets tired quite quickly. Oh yeah, so um last Sunday I was watching Kevin Key's Patreon chat again with Corey, the guy who does his videos for Cyberactive, and they were again discussing AI much more. And this time they did not get it copyrighted. They did not, in fact, get copyrighted again. Kevin appealed the copyright strikes. This time he just got deleted completely. YouTube didn't even give him strikes. He got violated for copyrights content thingy, and the live stream just got removed, and so now it's back, and he had to pick up half his chat with Corey because he was on Zoom, right? He wasn't on YouTube Live. He was diffusing it like after, not after, but at the same time with YouTube. But he was doing it on Zoom, and Zoom doesn't tell you when you have connection problems with YouTube. It doesn't tell you that YouTube is off. So they kept going on for 30 minutes about after getting shut down. So they had to pick that back up, and they did like a 1 hour chat, something like that, a smaller chat. But it was still entertaining. But Kevin was so salty about the whole thing because he's very, very pro a kind of opinion that went against that. He was very harsh about, not in a mean way. Kevin is never mean, but he loves AI quite a bit, and he was like, "Yay, this is saving me money," and now he does that all the freaking time. He spends like he fills his social media with AI stuff. It's crazy. He's having a lot of fun with it, I can tell. Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot of knots for sure. Yeah, I am working out. That's what I'm doing. We're calling it a workout. Goodness, I wish. But yeah, needless to say, I don't agree with Kevin's position on AI. I think that AI is quite harmful in the current state of things. And I was talking about this with my friend over on Instagram. Um, she's not on my YouTube, so you've not seen her, but she was telling me that there are some foraging books that are AI written, and they tell you to eat death caps, and people are eating death caps, and they're like, "Woo, yay!" And they, you know, death caps are obviously not good for you, but the AI tells you to do that, and that is quite scary. And these get promoted and get taken more seriously that actual human written content, and this is scary. Anything that tells you to eat that should get removed. It shouldn't be on Amazon, but it is, and that's what's scary about it, and that's why I'm skeptical of anyone who like Kevin, uh, not who likes Kevin. I like Kevin, but who like him tells you that there's no problem with AI and that all your concerns are unjustified. And he said word for word, "What do you care if it's AI? It's still art." Blah blah blah. Yeah, that's great, but if you have a painting, okay, I I understand what he's getting at, although I don't agree either, but I understand. But when you have a book about foraging that's telling you to gather toxic, deadly mushrooms and to eat them, you might want to exercise caution about who wrote this. And it's the same, like, I know that a lot of books from very on uh inexperienced writers are getting out and things like that, and you always have to exercise caution, right? But that's an AI that's writing about that stuff. No one is reviewing it before publishing it. At least when you self-publish something that you wrote, you have control over it. But if you don't reread and recheck everything that AI did, you get things like that just pass and are passed down, and people don't really exercise their judgment about it. So I just really I don't want people to stop using AI. I get that it's unrealistic to tell people that given the state of things now, it's gonna just take more and more space in the world, and I can get it. But what we should do though is be educative about it, and like prompt, right um uh, totally intended pun here, but we should prompt people to exercise their judgment and their critical thinking about what is made with AI. Like as a crocheter, I get orders from people. They send me AI generated images, and they're confused that I can't get my crochet pieces to look like that. But they have smooth little bumps all over them, and crochet doesn't look smooth. It has a specific look. If you're making a plushie, for example, it's done in single crochet, and if you yarn under or yarn over, it's gonna look slightly different, and it looks a little bit maybe smoother if you yarn under, which I don't yarn under because I'm disabled and it's hard for me. But like this is a little bit more, people are like, oh, but yours is not smooth. Maybe you're not as experienced as this person. This person is a computer. This has been generated. Nobody's made this. And trying to explain that to clients is to customers, I mean, is just trying to yell into a pit of nothingness because no one understands what it means. They're like, but it exists. I can see it with my eyes. Yeah, but what you're seeing has not been made with human hands. I cannot replicate it. Wish I could for you, but do you understand that this would require me like mod podging the whole surface of your project and then painting it the same color as the yarn? Like for it to look smooth, that's what I would have to do. So yeah, I'm kind of wary about it. I'm naughty. I am. That's true. It is completely messed up. Yeah. Yeah, the death cat thing. Oh. Oh, I got an email from a test I'm doing. The picnic blanket I told you about. That one I cannot show. Nessa is up to having us show things before, but the other one I'm testing for prefers us to wait until release date. So it's just a picnic blanket, and it's very pretty, and it's mosaic. That's all I can tell you for now. Yeah. All right. I need to sneeze again. No sneeze, just blowing my nose. Then wait. I sense a sneeze coming now. There. I knew it was coming. And now a lot more. They never come alone. That's yeah. Yeah. The gods of noses, they're blessing me. But yeah, I'm just like wanting people to be careful about it. That's mainly my issue with AI. People aren't careful, and people like Kevin who tell you, it's okay, everything's fine, you're freaking out over nothing. Um, as much as I like the whole chill vibe, they're kind of dismissing concerns that a lot of us artists are having. Which it's nothing against Kevin personally. I do like the guy quite a lot, and I respect his craft. Is this that right now you got an AI that can make you a full song, and like I don't know, I don't even know how I feel about it. Um, Having studied art history, for me, it's not like very cut and dry to say this is art, this is not art, blah blah blah, because it depends a lot on the way the perceiver sees it. And so I'm not ready to say that an AI generated thing is not art because it is still art. It can still give you emotions and things, you know what I mean? But what I'm gonna say is if you have something fully generated and you're claiming that you made this from your own mind, you cannot make that claim. You can claim that you've prompted the AI to do it. Oh, I was smart enough to say, use this color and this style and this and this. And yeah, okay, that's cool. That's cool. And yeah, of course, that's a creative process. But claiming that you've done from scratch, like I think a lot of people are trying to claim the merits of their AI generated stuff a lot more than they should, because a lot of them will have mastered this prompt thing to the level of having it make amazing, mind blowing stuff. And okay, that's good, but you shouldn't claim that you've like drawn something you have generated. You know what I mean? It's kind of the fine line between the two things. Like, don't go and say, hey, this is my art, I made this. Go and say, hey, I generated this myself, I wrote the prompts. That's just a better way of educating the public, in my mind. And like Kevin was saying, who cares if people think you've made it yourself or is generated? Who cares? But I care. A lot of us care. I was saying that also thing with Kevin is he's approaching this from a huge place of privilege because he's a world recognized musical artist. He's world famous, literally. He scored the last interactive series, Silent Hill Ascension, and he's done a lot of super cool stuff. He gets invited at stuff, and he gets like everyone in the music world knows who Kevin is. And he's widely successful, and he's telling people, yeah, who cares? It's just AI. It's fine. You're still gonna make a living. Blah blah blah. But a lot of us aren't gonna still make a living because AI is better than a lot of us in the eyes of the public. Like, I'm a person who is very much into independent stuff and things, and I know the art world. So, like, to me, things that are a little bit less polished and everything still have a lot of value. And, like, I get that for the public. Like, the public wants a little bit more polished stuff, and I totally get that. I understand where that need comes from. But it's just not something everyone else can claim they know, you know? Like, not everyone cares about that stuff, which I totally get. It's just not their interest. But it's just furthering the gap between the arts and the people, I think. So that's kind of my view on AI. it's just furthering the gap, and it's making it even harder to reach people with our heartfelt um, blood, sweat, tears art, And I'm just a crocheter, but I also do poetry and things like that. I write, um, I paint, I do a bunch of stuff. I'm just scared. That's it. I'm scared that we're just becoming even more mindless. YouTubers are getting prompted literally to like they receive emails about using this um program that will generate videos for you with the same voice frequencies you have, and it will just create your whole audio in your place. And that, like, okay, you just write prompts into a thing and then it generates for you a whole um for example video game thingy or whatever. And they're just like, yeah, but that point, how honest is it to still claim that this video was made by you? It just has your voice, but that's not your voice, because that's an AI voice that sounds like yours, but you've not said any of it. um and at that point you're just selling very dishonest content. By the way, I still want to put my link out there and remind people that if you want to help me out, I'm having quite a bit of money struggles right now. So if you want to help me out, my Ko-fi is there. I have a fundraiser to help with rent and things. And if you want to help me, I'd be eternally grateful. If Nightbot wakes the F up, it's not wanting to wake up right now. Oh, there it is. But yeah, here is the link. But what's everyone been up to other than that? How is everyone been doing? Healthy, I hope. Not too allergic to the world like I am. Um, this is the 10th row. I've decided to stop after this. I'm gonna take a break. Um, oh my god. Okay. Just because my back. No, I'm gonna pick it up again later. Oh, by the way, there is a channel that shows old music and things like that, and songs from the 50s and 60s and things that have quite lewd lyrics, and it's hilarious as heck. And like I've been laughing a lot at some of Tom Lehrer's lyrics. That guy is amazing. He was amazing. And he had a lot of kind of socio-political content that was quite funny too. You have songs about the nuclear war that could be interpreted in very, very lewd ways as well, depending on what kind of liberties you take in interpreting it, really. But his content was quite, his lyrical content was quite, how can I say, honest and upfront and outspoken, and you know, the type. Not PG at all in the slightest, and I absolutely love it. It's quite funny. So look that up. I can't spell for the life of me, so I cannot help you. But yeah, listen. He has lyrics about necrophilia and things like that. So Yeah, like exercise caution. But it's just a big old silly singer from way back when. I was not alive at that time. Wish I was. Kind of wish I had seen a kind of a show of some sort. I would have laughed my ears off. Not to say another part of my body because that would be inappropriate. But yeah, Tumblr is very, very funny. Mm. And the backache is not so funny. But I'm almost done. I got like about 10 knots to finish, something like that. Yeah, AI can be good. It's just like I was explaining though. Um, I just wish people would exercise caution with it, and not like be like you're upfront about the fact that you used AI for your pictures, but some people are not. Some people are deceitful. You know, there are people who write like they ask Chat GPT to write them full crochet patterns, and then they don't even test that, and they sell that as their own pattern. And well, you know, patterns go through extensive testing and like through multiple people and through revision and editing and everything like that. But then the person isn't even checking it, and it ends up looking like a tiny misshapen pebble. And like that's for example, writing a pattern for a bee, and there's a misshapen bee sitting there, and it doesn't look like the picture, and people are deceived into buying this pattern thinking it will look like what it's supposed to be. And there are people who write incomplete instructions themselves as well and things like that, and they end up not really working out as well. But it's just easier and quicker to do it with AI, so a lot of scammers have been doing that. Like they'll sell that on Etsy and things. So yeah, it's just it's bad, and it's happening. People are like putting them on Rebler now, and it's hard to see, but you can actually see which ones have been generated and which ones are genuine. Because like you'll have one picture and the instructions won't really read well like a crochet pattern, but some things won't really make sense. And then once you finish it, it looks nothing like the picture, and it cuts halfway through the pattern at some places, you know? It's hard to explain, but that's what's been happening. Oh, I'll look at it. Winter Nightmare is naughty. How dare you? That is inexcusable. I am very, very nice. I'll look at it. Just give me a second. Okay, now I think I'm done with this bracelet for today. I'm in. What? You're having way too much fun. You're having way too much fun. You did an essay. Oh, they think it's a season. How dare you? How dare? Can help balance out the challenges of the season. Ah! I want to cry. The serene beauty of a snow covered landscape, the joy of building a snowman with loved ones. No, only with myself. I make my own snowman. I make snow people actually. Okay, let me check where I was at with this bracelet. Yeah, okay, I did 10 rows today, and I'll show the progress later. I have to flip it back, kinda. It's the way it's set up. It's tucked under my computer, just so I can work on it when I need and not have it get dirty. So, yeah, it is tucked under there, all neat. Oh well. Oh, like this. Okay. Ah. And I put back the computer far, far away from me. You can't see me anymore. Bye bye. No, I'm still there. I'm still gonna be live for a short period of time. Ugh. So, water again. Oh yeah, so here I can't show the front of it because for testing purposes, but this is the back right now. This is gonna be a full blanket. Um, but yeah, because of testing, I can't show it to you. This is my picnic basket test. How dare you send such a thing to me? I'm appalled. All right. This is what I'm testing. Look, there's ants. There's ants. These little black things are ants. Yes, it is mosaic. It is indeed. But this is what I'm testing. Um, I'm using kind of a reddish color scheme, kind of, and I'm gonna use greens. There's not gonna be blue in there. There is a blue sky, but I'm not using blue, so yeah. And this is Abby Mega Ball, and as you can see, the color I'm using in the background is pink because I don't have enough white to make the full thing. I have to take pics though because I have to reply to the group email. How do I set it up? Do I like right now? I'm just doing the basket part at the bottom. It's almost finished, but not quite. But we have like a group email thing. Hey, I'll be right back. Because my nose hurts. Like the fires of hell, it burns. So I have to put like um moisturizer on there. I'll be right back. Ouch. Okay, so I'm sorry, I'm just rubbing the moisturizer in. I'm not like stuffing my nose or putting my fingers in. But I still have a bit of it. I'm just working it in. This is gonna help because my nose hurts as heck right now. It's all sore and red from dying. All right. Whoa, I'm not supposed to show this. You didn't see anything. I've been hydrating way too much, Nightbot. I've not been dehydrating as either. um, I've not in a while. I think I went to the bathroom at the beginning of the stream, and I can put my little cart back up here. But yeah, I tried to film footage of me making the friendship bracelet. Yeah, but my phone wouldn't cooperate and make it fast enough for me to make a reel, so I couldn't. I deleted that. Okay, good. Yeah, but I'm saying that for everyone else as well. Okay, did I take a photo? Yes. Okay, I did. Oh, we have a librarian testing. That's cool. So I have to send an email right now. I don't know what to write to those people. I really don't know what to tell them. I hate that it's not a continuous chat. So it's like you can't see everyone in the thing when you have uh group emails. Do you ever write group emails like that? An email that is going to a lot of people and then that is a conversation? Maybe I should get tips. I don't know if I should say content creator or crocheter. Um, I don't even know what my job title is. It's hard to say. All right, I think I'll go. Because it's hard for me to write at the same time. Why? Why do you hope Dawn is not watching this? She found thread in her stock. No, I can't reply in Discord. Uh, what are you talking about? I'm not sure I understand. Why shouldn't Dawn see this? Oh, you wanna make something for them? Yeah, I'll tell you later. For now, I have to go, and I have to finish up this email. Um, so also my roommate is coming home in like 5 minutes. Oh, okay. Well, they watch all my lives pretty much, or when they're around, they lurk in there. So if one of them is there, they've already seen it. There's a good chance that one of my lurkers is either Don or Jerry. So it's never safe to talk about that here. They're always lurking, they're always watching, which I appreciate, by the way. All right. Bye everyone. Don't get sick. Don't have allergies. I hope y'all have a good day. I'm gonna put my links again, in case people would like to check out my Etsy and my Ko-fi. Um, there you go. So if you wanna help me out with money, that would be really appreciated. Out. I'm having problems with my ear jewelry at the moment. But yeah, thanks everyone. Have a great day or night or whatever part of the day it is where you are, and don't do naughty things. Um, I don't know, or do naughty things too. I guess whatever you want. But yeah. Have a good day. Bye. I'll try not to die from allergies. That's what I'll try to do.